Hey, hey.
Hello.
We're the
Welcome to the
Bonzes.
Bonds Tidbit. Yes, we are the Bonzes. So, we're talking today. We talking, okay? It might get real. So tell them what we're talking
Today we are talking about good sex.
about. So we I'm gonna talk about this because we want to start with posing a question to y'all. Is there a such thing as good sex? Is there, good sex, or do you just have to get to know and learn your partner? A lot of people, talk about one night stands. People still say that, but basically,
I think so.
bouncing
Jump
around,
off.
jump up,
Oh,
right? Booty
did we say
calls.
that?
What's I don't know. We
I
don't
don't know.
even know.
We don't know
We've
what
been
the
out
young
the
people,
game for a
what they
long
say.
time now, so we don't know the terminology, but y'all know what we mean. And then people complain about, it wasn't good. Was it not good, or did you just not
Or
know
maybe it was
that
just
person?
you. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's what we want to talk about and tell y'all a little bit about our journey
Yes.
in that area. Because things didn't start off.
As smooth as we thought it was going to be. I think you
Yeah.
have to be honest with your partner and tell them what you like, what you don't like, instead of just sticking it out and having horrible sex for years and years.
Mm-hmm,
Tell them, hey, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And I
Be
think it's
open. Yeah,
hard. Yeah.
communicate. It's vulnerable. You got to be vulnerable, and then you're telling the other person, like, yeah, hey, I'm like, what you doing? So you
So
got to
let's
be
restart
careful,
this thing.
right? Got to be careful of their feelings, and then you're being open and honest too, and being vulnerable. So yeah, man, we had to definitely work through that.
Well, here's the thing: we got married young, so
Yeah.
we didn't know what we were doing, and
Hmm.
we had to learn.
Learn each other, learn ourselves. Yeah. I think a big thing, I think especially on your end, was like you not knowing, yeah, what you wanted, to be able to tell me. And then I think we went a couple years, a lot of years. We just not,
See, I was scared. I was like, I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to, I think it's I didn't want to break. What is it? Not manhood, but your pride or anything. I
And it
didn't want
did
to.
when she
I'm like,
when
how
she
can
told
I
me.
politely say like,
Right.
hey, this is not working out.
Mm-hmm.
That's I don't like this.
And it did um when
So
she
either
when she
way, it's
told
not
me.
gonna
Yeah,
whether
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
try to say it
yeah, yeah,
politely or whatever.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
never gonna be a good time. You just gotta.
Yeah. Get it out and do it, and then things will get better. It'll be worth it, after that. And then I had to, definitely it's probably like an ego thing, but then definitely I had to realize, like, all right. And this wasn't until probably like after everything, but I realized, like, hey, it wasn't all me. You know what I mean? Because you didn't even know, like,
I had to figure out
what to tell
what
me. Right.
I liked.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So if you don't know, how can I know? So, talk.
And then that's another thing. How am I? I don't know. How am I supposed to know what I
Mm-hmm.
like and don't like?
Mm-hmm.
So
It's trial and error. And then I think that's why, we would definitely suggest, like, having one partner, getting to know that person, because it's a journey. It's a journey. Like, I don't even know necessarily people can, especially guys, like, people, you tell me if I'm wrong, but can you really be like just good at sex in general? You know what I mean? But do you just really, you have to,
why not?
I think you have to get to know like a person, you know what I mean?
What you
And then,
mean, like especially guys, like they already automatically assume that they're good in bed? Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Like,
yeah.
is that a real thing? Like, you know what I mean? Because you could be good with one, when women are different. You know what I
And
mean? What works
then
for somebody don't work for somebody else.
here's the thing: and women, they know how to fake it. So he could be thinking he's like, oh, I'm killing it. Every woman I'm
Mm-hmm,
with, all of them could be faking it.
mm-hmm,
To be honest,
mm-hmm.
because y'all don't know. So anyway,
Oh boy. that is our topic. We want to pose the question to y'all.
Yes.
Is there a such thing as good sex? Or do you really just have to get to know, your partner? Can you be good going from partner to partner to partner to partner? Because I believe it just takes time to get to know a person, you know what I mean? And what they like and how they respond.
So you're saying you can't have good sex with other people. You can have...
With everybody every time. I don't think, you know what I mean?
First of all, that's nasty.
But of course it's nasty. But it's people out here living that life.
Yeah.
So.
or in their mind, I'm killing it. Every
Right.
I'm having, But
Right.
she could be like, get off of me.
Right. So yeah, and it definitely, just, for our couples, it takes time, and then sex is not a consistent thing. It's up and down, you know what I mean? You have waves, it comes and goes, where there's good periods, and then there's periods where, all right, we working through this right now,
But if you're married, you really need to tell your husband or your wife, like, hey, I don't really like this, because I think that it'll definitely lead to you cheating or y'all not having sex at all. So I think you need to definitely be open, be honest about that.
And on the other end of, the awkwardness, there is good sex. So, once y'all learn each other and know what's up, and,
And teach each other. I feel like that is the most sexiest part about having good sex, teaching. Like, hey, you know what? I like this, do that. So I think, teaching.
And that's what I mean. When you going from person to person to person, you don't have time to do that. So are you really good? You know what I mean? You don't have time to learn that person and be taught and teach if you're just moving on to the next. So all those people that be like, oh, it wasn't good with this person, it was them. Nah, you just y'all didn't know each other.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So
basically saying maybe don't have a large body count, or is that?
That's what you want to do. I'm not necessarily down with that. But my thing is, don't be quick to like put it on the other person or blame them, or think that, like you said, like you are just killing it out here in the game, because I don't think you really know unless you get to know a person exactly and what and what they like. So I think I don't believe there's a such thing as good sex, bad sex. I believe you have to learn your partner.
Okay.
That's my point.
Dr. Barnes.
So our mama's probably watching, so we're gonna stop talking.
We didn't listen. I feel like this is very PG-13. We didn't get into details. We didn't discuss positions and all that other stuff. This is.
We're trying to help somebody.
Okay.
Okay. But that's it. This has been the Barnes Tidbit. Okay. I am Eugene.
And I'm Bernadette Barnes.
All right. We love y'all.
Peace.
Bye.